right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the pre-show of Dungeons and Dragons Rime of the Frostmaiden. There's no first thing now. What do you mean? What do you mean first thing now? What the fuck are you talking about, sire? What the fuck are you talking about, sire? You son of a bitch.
I have questions.
I'm touching the statue again, Rebel, before we leave.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Also, yes, there is no first thing, sire, because that's used for the other D&Ds. That's the other channel point redemption. I not turn that off? Nope. Nope.
Where are you up in live now?
Yep, we're...
Oh, we're going?
Yep.
Okay, let me pull you up because I'm a good friend.
There we go.
I always have your back, and I made the table for you, and I'll follow through and continue to be a loyal knight of the Hangar Bay.
Got you tabbed up.
Yep, there we go. There we go.
I'll be right back. I gotta figure out what the dogs are going ape shit over.
Go for it. Go for it.
Doing?
What the dog doing?
Okay, by the way?
Say what?
The table?
Oh, yeah. It's perfect.
Schwiggity.
You schwiggity schwooty.
We can always do a differing or improved version down the line, by the way.
Oh, yeah, yeah, exactly. Down the line, we'll make adaptations and all that. The only one we're waiting on right now is Pete. He is on the way, and Crimson will probably be in a little later.
And the ever mystery of Shadow.
My voice sounds like shit, forgive me. I'm still sicky boy hours.
Yeah, no, Shadow will not be completing this campaign due to health reasons, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
I would much rather people take better care of themselves. D&D will always be here.
Yep.
I gotta go. I'm sick. My pythons are sick. I gotta go to the vet.
Yeah. You have pythons?
I got a rat snake.
I gotta take it to the gun show.
Yep, I'll say.
Anyway.
Talking about my fucking arms, you bitch.
Oh, I was about to say, it's like, what?
I gotta take it to the gun show.
Anyway, I'm going live.
Go for it. Joe with the fucking D100. Look at that. 65 on a 100. Not bad. And a 4 on a 20. Not so great. But hey, welcome in, Joe. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys are having a great night. It's going to get crazy tonight.
Citrusy flavor.
It is going to get wild and wacky in here. So hopefully you got your channel points saved up because it's going to get weird. And we're waiting for some food to come in. So all that. But as far as the story has gone, they just finished up here in Caer-Denval with the overthrowing of the Black Sword cult, which we have a few things that are going up, saving up for a jersey. Hey, keep it up, man. What are you at now? Because I know the jersey's like 100K. What are you at now, Joe? Because I know like 75 is the jersey. I think the jersey's, yeah, the jersey's 75K and the hoodie is 100,000. Oh, not bad, not bad. You know, you go faster through points if you are a tier 3 sub. That's all there is. You get a 5x5 multiplier, which is cool and all, but I don't. Whatever you guys want to do with your points is your points. That's why I have the very cheap channel point redemptions. Because I like seeing you guys here. So, but with all that, we are just into the thick of it, and we are gonna have a great night tonight. I'm hoping to get through maybe 2, depending how they roll it out. We might get through just 1 encounter tonight, maybe 2, but it depends. So we'll see how it goes. But this is the pre-show. We got about 15 minutes till we get ready to start it up. While I wait for PT to show up so I can get his character thing made in and put in. And also get up all my tabs for all of my friends. Because, you know, we always try to keep tabs up for everyone. Try to always help support the homies. So with all that, we got our tabs up. We are good to go. But Joe, how was your day today? How is everyone doing this day? this fine Wednesday evening. Tickety tack, tickety tack, tickety tack. What you typing over there, buddy?
My obituary
Fair enough.
and my will.
Oh, good. I'm in there, right?
Because knowing my luck,
Mhm.
TwitchCon's probably going to be a AS situation.
Right, right. It's gonna be something though. I've never been. The only con I've ever really been to is Gen Con back in Indy.
I
So
went to Gen Con. I did Ohio Con too. That one was actually pretty fun.
I loved the 5 Gen Cons I went to in Indianapolis. They were great. I love that stuff, but holy shit, did it get expensive quick.
Yeah, they have an artist alley and everything at TwitchCon, so like vendors and things, just like other cons. So I'm expecting a ton of like anime and weird shit and game stuff. Probably people's brands, things like that they're shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they
Thank you, dear.
also have a giant cosplay thing that they're doing there too. So
Right. All right. Thank you, dear.
oh, Allison came up with a really good idea.
I like ideas.
So I immediately texted her back and said I fucking hate this. She said before I go to the con, I should print out the front of that milk carton that y'all put up on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Go to the store, buy a carton of milk, tape it onto it, and walk around with it as a conversation starter.
That'd be a good starter.
Why is this guy walking around with milk?
Check your DMs when you get a chance.
Roger that. Also, damn, Mara out here already wanted to damage the party. We haven't even started yet.
Jesus, lady. We're all just out here trying to have a good time, and she's over here raining down thunder and lightning.
Okay. So for your thing, I don't think talking to whoever you're talking about is a good idea. Especially
Okay,
for your
so-
backstory.
What are we talking about?
Off limits?
Um,
Just not really wise to do it?
not wise for your standing.
Okay.
All right.
Shit.
So everyone takes 4 damage.
I ain't even in the game.
I know ain't nobody in the game yet, and Mars are out here giving everyone damage. All right. Let me get back to this. Joe, you said I'm doing fine. I'm just browsing another 2 helmets. What I want to get and paint. Nice. Good shit. Good shit. Love to see that. I'm gonna try to scarf down my food really fast. And my dogs a little bit of my food as well, because you know you gotta treat the dogs. Ooh, nice, Joe. That's the 2 other helmets you're trying to go for, dude. I hope you find them. If nothing else, I hope you find them to where you can modify them. That would be dope. Good shit. Hell yeah. All right.
What's the shenanigans?
A few things. Everyone already takes 4 damage because Mara is being herself.
You're muted.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not.
Excuse me. Sorry. Still getting used to the foot pedal. But yeah, We're gonna get into it here soon. I don't know where Pete's at. Also, the hangar bay is growing very well. We had a hell of a time last night playing some Halo Infinite with G Weezy, Tabby Cat, and all them.
Whoa,
impressive.
Be right back. Shotgun, what are you doing? What are you doing? Bro, the actual hell. Tater, what's up, baby? How are you doing, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm stuffing my face really fast. Gimme. How you doing? Welcome in. You're just in time for the show. We're about to start up in 10 minutes. Well, Kimmy, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Ooh, what's on the menu? Just a quick and dirty McDonald's. It's just a quick and dirty. Senpai, what up, baby? What up, baby? That's enough fun. Bad meat. No worries, no worries, no worries. You're always welcome here in the Hangar Bay and D&D night tonight. So we're it is good. So I've got everything set up. As you can see over here in this side is our actual virtual tabletop. Wolf, what's up, brother? So this is our virtual tabletop over here. We're using a program called Tailspire. So what we do here is we basically, instead of a top-down version, this adds a plane of three dimensions, and you can actually make your own minis. So we actually have minis in here that people have created and we have imported as well. So another extra flavor touch. Also, when I kill your players, you get a little sad. I cross-stitched a 20-sided dice for him. There you go. I said I don't know how to D&D, but my brother plays many days a week. Oh, it's fun. Oh, Sire's in here. Everyone's in here. The only one we're missing is Pete real quick. But everyone, appreciate you. Appreciate the raid. Yeah, Cap, yeah. So, here in about 10 minutes, we're gonna get started. But as we start out, this is the campaign called Rime of the Frostmaiden Demon. Appreciate the lurk. It is Rime of the Frostmaiden. This takes place in the Forgotten Realms at the very north end of the continent called Icewind Dale. This is where the story begins in the places called 10 Towns, where we are starting out some quests. And then the next chapter, the fun really begins. Yes, the Forgotten Realms. All right. I did see that. I did see that they did deploy. Finally. Holy crap. That thing been sitting there forever. Ain't that a place where the Dark Elf books yours is from? Dritz to Erden, yes, is from the Dark Realms. The Forgotten Realm. Alright. Pardon me while I get this all stuffed in my face hole. Alright. And to feed my dogs too. They love this stuff. Of course, they love anything, really. All right. There we go. And I got PT in here now, so I can do that. Let's get over to it and let's get this show on the road, shall we? Pete, my boy.
My son.
My son.
My boy, are you alive?
Nipples?
Okay, well.
Let's see here. I gotta get.
I think Cherry drowned out my curse shit I said, so oh well.
I heard something about nipples.
Yeah, I said come suckle on daddy's nipples.
Oh, what?
What?
There you go.
What?
The fuck, sire?
Gimme, go feed the babies. Appreciate you coming in.
So it's just payback.
What, for last night?
If last night? You mean the last like 8 nights?
Hey, you know what? Apparently, if you put me and Moonrock in a room, shit gets weird.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, let me add this real fast.
That's fucking dope.
And there he is. Bring him into the table, bring him over here. And we'll size him accordingly. All right. There we go.
What the fuck was it?
All right. I think we are ready to go. Is everyone ready to go? Oh my god. What is going on?
Load up Tailspire. I don't fucking know, man.
I need to darken up the colors on that table a little bit.
Yeah, it's all right. It makes the point across. But let's get into it. I'll be right with y'all.
It's good composition.
All right. Gobbler, what's up, buddy? I know you guys can hear me through here and my thing isn't reacting because of Discord, but give me just a sec while I welcome you all into the Hanger Games. All right, we find ourselves back in Cardenval, where you guys have just come off the end of taking down the Black Sword cultists. And from here, you have met across one tiefling of interesting background known as Avarice, who has left the premises to continue her studies. The other part of this is that the town's speaker will now commence his job of, opening trade routes and making sure that commerce flows freely through Cardenval and all of that. What is everyone wanting to do? Let me go ahead and also get your players here on the board as well.
I thought we agreed on going and killing giant titties.
Yeah, I need to go. Hey, where'd you take me?
Oh, sorry. I'm bringing you all up here real quick.
Oh, okay. No, I need to go commune with that statue again, so...
Okay. So if you...
I want to follow him on that as well. I have my own business with it.
Okay. So we'll take care of that business really quick. Everyone hold tight. Let me go ahead and get all the way down there to where it should be.
You just want to take us down there?
Yeah, I got you.
Sweet.
Boom, and...
Down to the malicious statue.
Why does my boy Alphonse not have a fucking chair?
Because he is of the 10-foot tall statue type, and it wouldn't let me put him in a chair.
Well, let me put him in a chair. He would crush the chair.
Cut off his legs. Disassemble him.
He's just my torso.
Should have just put a helmet on the floor.
just a helmet on the table.
It's like, armor, never sleep, okay?
It's
no
a helmet
sleep
on a
hours.
chair.
It's a helmet on a chair. Dude, do you point your sword when you talk?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So damn threatening.
10-foot tall, put that on a Tinder profile. Yeah, right?
Say less.
Okay.
10 foot, 10 man.
All right, so with this, we'll go ahead and deal with Cherry and Jake's thing here. So the statue of Levistus is before you, which depicts a very roguish, handsome-looking man in a encased in ice. This is just for context. Everyone who already knows a little bit of the lore about Levistus. Levistus is the layer, the 5th layer of Hell's archdevil. So, with that, oh, there we go. Love to see that. Okay, so what do you do, Jerry?
I reach out and
Where's this at, by the way, if I can ask?
Jake, it is right between the. It is at the very last, like, little marker on the sidebar, like the cutaway wheel, and then take your green and put it about between the middle one and the top one.
Oh, okay. I see us. Thank you.
Yep.
Basement.
Also, for some reason, Jake. There it goes. So I'm going to reach out and I'm going to touch the statue again.
Okay. So as you reach out to touch the statue, you are thus actually teleported. Not in your brain. You are actually teleported.
Oh shit. Okay, let's go.
So, this sends you to the 5th layer of hell, which is known as the Stygia. I don't have a board for this, so we're going to have to do this all within the realm of Mindscape, okay? So, let me go ahead and get the right music for that area.
Let me pause my music then. I'll turn the game music back up.
There we go. So the Vista sits. If you look around, right, the Stygia, which the normal hellscape of the 5th layer, for most depictions of hell, are a fiery hellscape and layered with demons and devils and all sorts of unspeakable horrors there. Now, the Stygia is actually a frozen layer of ice and drifting glaciers with white lightning crackling across the skies and the same assortment of demons and all that with long skewers and spikes that stab into the Stygia's river as well. Before you is a glacier. Think of like the Frozen Throne for the Lich King, kind of the same idea, right? Encased in ice and all that. Giant Slayer, since you're back on the plane, you do see that a little summoning circle where Cherry was is still burning from that.
Gotcha.
Okay, just letting you know, because
The question is, do you want to follow me in?
No. I'll keep guard back here and wait till you return.
Okay. So, with that, you gaze upon that of Levistus, which looks to be smiling while stuck in this iceberg.
Lord Levistus, I have returned like I said I would.
Held tight. Let me make sure my thing is up and running. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Ah, yes. Another to come and follow. What business do you have in the Stygia?
I have come to make a request that might... kind of the previous request, but a little altered. I find a way to free you if you help us with the deal that's going on with 10 towns. 10 towns is frozen over, you're frozen over. It cannot be a coincidence. I don't care what you do with 10 towns after I free you and we take care of this so-called Frostmaiden. So, would you like help? Because I'm offering to help in any way I can.
The only way to help me is to take down Asmodeus himself. So, with that, I have a plan for you, my so-called follower.
Okay.
Devote
Let's
your life to me and learn the ways of Levistus, and you too shall rule all of hell.
I like your plan. Now, I do have one question. The cult that is dedicated to you on the mortal plane, will you allow me to control them and rule over them to help do your bidding? Because me and my party, we will be going all over 10 towns to help them. And I can provide such good information to make sure the cultists do not get easily detected again.
This does sound enticing. However, for you to even take a fraction of my power will take some time.
Alrighty, what do you need of me to help channel your power?
Become my acolyte. Let me funnel my power into yours. But this will take time. You will have to stay with me in the Stygia.
Then who will be my replacement for my party at the meantime?
Your
Because
part.
they will get very confused on why I have not returned.
That seems like their problem. Your problem lies with me.
That's fair. That is fair indeed.
All right.
Alrighty then.
Okay, so with all of this, everything you've just heard is literally correct. You can do this with Levistus. Now, it is up to you to decide in character, do you wish to stay and learn the teachings of Levistus? Or do you deny his opportune gift?
I think I'm going to take him up on his offer.
Okay.
And though I will ask him how long will this take to channel the power.
So for this to happen, it will take him exactly, if I can get this whole thing running. I do not have it on there on this scene. That's crazy. Hang tight. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's see, copy. And we go over here and we paste. Okay, so now it will take him. Okay, there we go. It'll take him roughly 12 years to train you to the full power of Levistus.
Okay.
So remember when I told you to have a second character ready?
Yep.
That's why.
Gotcha.
Because I knew you would want to do that, and I'm so happy that you did, because that's awesome. Now, so what'll happen from here, this is kind of peeking behind the DM screen, you will actually be a part of a different campaign.
Okay.
So your character pauses in this time bubble, and you will need to get a new character made up. And that's why I told you to have one on the back burner. Okay.
I've already got the sheet ready.
Perfect.
I just need to. I don't have the mini for it though.
No, it's fine. We'll still use Nazareth in the placeholder until then. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. With that, let's go ahead and pull back. As in the mind, the camera will kind of pull back through the hells of the Stygia, through the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st layer to Avernus, and then back here to Icewind Dale. Giant Slayer. You are still there with the burning circle in front of Levistus. What do you do?
Okay, I don't know any of what he just said with Levistus, would I?
Negative, but if you rolled a religion check, I can give you a modest amount of knowledge of Levistus.
Okay, I'll try my luck at that. It's not my forte, but let's see.
Hey, that's a good roll. That's a good roll. So the basic lore of Levistus is that Levistus ruled the 5th layer of hell. Back in the day, it was not uncommon for archdevils to try to overthrow Asmodeus. So what he did is he went above and beyond that and started to court his Asmodeus's wife and his daughter at the same time.
You bald.
Yes. Well, this came apart as when Glacia, which is Asmodeus's daughter, was being scolded by Asmodeus. She ran towards the 5th layer to seek refuge and become publicly romantic with Levistus, only to find that him and his mother were already in bed together. So with that, Levistus was his findings were told to Asmodeus, and the judge ruler of the damned sentenced Levistus to a permanent ice block, to where he lives in the 5th layer of hell, but is no longer the archdevil in title. He was stripped of all titles and power, though he is still very powerful in the realm of his mind and telepathy and all that. So that's where he can reach. He still chooses to want to overthrow Asmodeus.
Telepathy?
Yeah, telepathy. Sorry.
There you go.
So he wants to still overthrow Asmodeus. Yeah, telepathy. Shut up. So he wants to still overthrow Asmodeus, which is, what most archdevils want to do.
Right.
But that is it.
Okay.
So
I just want to know what you're trying to tell Pappy.
yeah, hey, he was just trying to tell Pappy that. With that, Giant Slayer, what do you end up doing?
Been quite some time, and my companion does not return, mistress. I suspect he finally met with somebody who could match his ambitions. We shall not see him again anytime soon, I fear. But I also sense no malice will come to him. However, this statue here cannot be left untended. Yes, I agree, mistress. Let us make ourselves known. I want to approach the statue in front of it, but not make any physical contact.
Okay.
Just before it.
Okay. So as you do that, you get a faint smell. What smells like fresh snowflakes, with a very fine hint of rotting flesh and brimstone.
Smells foul in here, mistress. A disgusting taste touches my tongue. I don't know what your means of communication is, but it is likely that you can hear me, Lord Levistus. I came in here suspecting that you may be the source of my woes, but seeing as you are just as much a prisoner as I suspect that is not the case. I also suspected you could bring me answers that I seek. But I suspect that to not be wise, to invoke the wisdom of devils. So not wanting anything from you, and not wanting to hate you either, instead, I will show pity to you, and leave a small plate of berries in the name of my mistress, Titania, so that something once took pity on you in your own imprisonment. And I'll leave a small smattering of those berries we picked all the way back, and put my dream catcher around my neck.
Nice. Good stuff. So, with that, very good role playing. Do you also mean to commune with your goddess, your patron?
Yes.
Okay. With that, I will go ahead and turn this music down so you can hear it. But you should be able to hear it through Discord. As you sit and commune, you get a message. What's sent to you through what is wild fey magic. So here you go.
Well, if it isn't my stalwart fey child, I have received your offering and will continue to grant you the power of the Feywild. Should you prove yourself further, there may be a place for you at my side yet.
Thank you, mistress. Your presence is encouraging.
Yes.
I shall continue.
Very well. Very well. If you haven't already had a spot of inspiration for that, continue with inspiration.
Roger that.
All right. So that contains what you guys have done with the statue and all that. I will go ahead and move us back up. Do not worry about your characters. I'll get them.
Now, my next question is, how are we going to write in my new one?
I will write one in for you. Okay. You will definitely be here for this game. So, let's see. Let me pull. See, I already have Kuro. Alphonse is there? Okay, good. So, don't need Kuro.
I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask. Who just voiced that?
That's none of your business.
Sounded like Shadow.
Nope.
I know who it was.
I have my suspicions, but we'll cover that later.
Yep. Okay, so all 6 of you, well, Jerry, minus Jerry. I just make sure his character was up here.
Yeet him off the board.
Just yeet. As you all start to make your way out, I need 1 perception roll from anyone.
I do it.
Okay.
Pew.
Okay, you hear something fluttering and then a thud of a landing.
Oof.
And
What the fuck was that?
it is in the courtyard with you.
Yes, mistress, I heard it too. What is that?
Think we need an adult?
Okay. With that, you are all. There are 2 gargoyles that show up,
Motherfucker.
and it is time for. It is time for initiative. Go ahead and give me initiative rolls.
Yay.
Yeah, you too.
Good roll, good roll.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you won.
Better roll.
You don't even get to be a part of the
One.
fight. Critical initiative fail. You even find yourself on another plane. Damn, that's some bad initiative.
Welcome to the 5th layer, motherfucker.
Sire rolled a
Fuck
9.
you.
Heather, what was yours? A 2?
A 2.
Okay, now I need to get this information here.
Giants was a 1.
Redeemed. Thanks for the resubscribe, brother. Welcome into Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, so.
I just had a hack of along.
Oh, I've done that before.
Hey, yo, I don't. D&D ain't supposed to make me feel shit, man.
All right, I gotta roll 2 things real quick. There we go. That's a 17. Nope, just a straight up 15. And another roll. And that is a straight up 6. All right, cool. So now turn order will be initiated. Let's see, turn base. Boom. It will be gargoyle number 1. And then it will be Pete. Then we're gonna go with Sire next. Second gargoyle. Heather. And then Jake. Okay. So, first gargoyle lands and will go for a hit on Siraj with his multi-attack. He will roll twice. He'll roll a 13 on 1.
Miss.
And then he'll roll a 17 on his claws.
Missed.
Okay. That is his turn. Alphonse, it is your turn.
the side.
Before anything starts, I don't want anybody to be alarmed that I just launched a Gundam. I'm just logging in for that beginner's daily challenge thing that you have to log in.
Okay.
Raj, I gotta do that
Just
too.
saying, I don't want anybody to like freak out. Like
Anybody would have known had you not said anything.
No, we're good. We're
Up
good.
in the corner of the screen and says what people are playing.
Guys, I'm totally not doing something suspicious, so don't worry about it if you see it. Not suspicious at all.
Don't be.
Just go about your days.
All right.
Okay, let's proceed with combat.
I'm gonna go for Lance.
Okay, go for Lance.
Please show up in the day.
The singer?
You got a lance in your pants?
No, but I got ants in my pants.
That does not hit.
Ants.
Okay, I'm
Lance
done.
Carter? Go for it, bro.
Lance Bass?
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's all I got.
Okay. Ichigo, it is your turn. You just saw 2 gargoyles land next to either side of the walkway here. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Where the hell did you come from?
That does
Oh,
hit.
that's nice.
I'm smashing the one that's in front of Alphonse.
Okay. 8 damage.
Or
Okay, so my brain don't want to math early.
yes, it does.
Okay, that's a decent. There we go. Moving forward. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can move it to whatever you need. All right, next up is the second gargoyle. Well, since you went and got a hit on him, he is. Oop, there we go. Gonna turn his attention to you and roll for his multi-attack.
Okie dokie.
He rolls
Bring it on. big
19 for a bite,
hit. That hits.
and then a 7 for his claw.
That does not.
So you will take 1d6 plus 2 piercing, which he rolled 8. So you take 8 damage.
Oh, did he sneeze on me?
Yep, he kind of did.
He's still not here, is he?
He will be here late. I have his character up here. If it gets past a certain point, then I will take his character off the thing. So
Okay, is he going to be involved in combat, or do I need to focus left-wise?
just focus leftwise. I'm gonna keep him on the table until then. I don't have.
Gotcha. Okay. I just didn't want Siraj by herself over there, me thinking that, like, Will's character's going to get a turn.
Nah, I just put him on the table that way I didn't forget him.
Okay, no.
All right, that is his move. Moving over to Siraj, is your turn. All right.
Okay. Da, 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 da. I know why. Because I got. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Probably hit it with something.
Oh, Redeem hit with Bless the Party. Everyone rolls with 2 rounds of advantage.
Hey. Toggle advantage.
Wrong thing.
Redeem, that's some 11 Bravo shit right there, my man.
And I gotta roll another one, don't I?
Yes.
No, kind of sidebar real quick, Rob.
The 19 does hit. What's up?
Since I'm now a spectator, can I influence the channel points?
Technically, yes. Because
That seems fair. It's not going to directly benefit him.
Plot twist.
plot twist.
High more goals now.
Okay, so 16 points of damage to that character.
Yep, and then going to cast my whatchamajigger thing here.
Okay, the spirit weapon. Okay, so with that as a bonus action, next turn your weapon will be on the same turn as you. Okay.
Okay, do I do my damage?
Not in that same turn. You
Okay.
you just summon it as a bonus action.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you're
trying to get rid of those.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Okay. Cherry Man has done bless the party, so now everyone has 3 rounds of of that. So
Oh damn.
once we get to the top of the turn order, it'll be we'll be on second round. Okay. Is that all of your move there, Heather?
Yeah.
All right, Zildren, it is your turn.
Well, I think it's a classic, Pat. I'm gonna go with Eldritch Blast.
Hey, I like it. I like it. Hit it.
At least for initial damage. Then we can get more creative.
Bomb as hell.
The 18.
The 18 does hit.
All right. And let's roll that damage.
Hey, hon, I'm gonna text you a question.
Hey.
All right.
Damage to the gargoyle on the left. Soul to the man caped with wings.
Nice, nice, nice. Good stuff. All right. Is that all of your move?
I don't think I have any bonus actions yet, so yes, that should be it.
All right. On to the next one. There we go. This gargoyle right here where he was just hit will go ahead and roll for a hit on Siraj since he is just right there. Multi-attack. First roll was a 2. That's definitely not hitting. That is a nat 20. And that is for his claws, and that's a crit. So it's going to be 2d6 plus 2. So first one is 4, second one is 3, 7, that's 9 damage.
Wow, that's cute.
Well, they're gargoyles, so with a swing and a hit.
Disregard that.
Yep.
1.
Okay, so that is all of his move. Alphonse, it is your turn. Remember to roll with advantage. We're on the second turn of advantage.
If I don't use the advantage this turn, do I still keep it?
Negative.
Well, that sucks. Then fuck it, we're knifing him again.
All right, go for it. That hits. And both of those would technically hit. So you are good to roll your damage. Three damage.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
That is it.
That is it. All right. Ichigo, is your turn.
Okie dokie. He's getting smacked again. Or attempted to. Why did I roll 2? Okay, I did not roll 2. I just hit the other die.
Okay. So that one hits, but you are also rolling with advantage.
With advantage?
Yes.
I mean, I can try to get a nat 20, I guess.
I mean, fucking might as well go for it.
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
Okay, so the 23 does hit.
You're not that guy, pal.
You are not that guy, pal. You're not that guy.
Alright, here comes the damage die.
All right, 13
And
damage.
I am also going to throw a smite on top of this.
Okay.
Paladin smite.
So that is going to be melee weapon 2d8. Wait. 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus 1d8 for each spell level higher. I'm just doing it at level 1, so it's 2d8.
Okay.
Whee.
So
I see an 8 in
13,
there.
13 plus 15, which is 25. So that is a huge chunk of damage on that guy. Good stuff.
Getsuga Tensho!
Notice me, senpai.
Oh, just me, senpai. Okay. So with that, that is good damage. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, good. So they don't change anything else. Okay, got it. All right. Let me check this phone. Okay.
Side note, Rebel just removed Kiro from the board. I
Got
don't think he's making it.
Got it. You guys are running a little light tonight, huh? It's not bad. You still have Cherry, and Cherry's off the wall shenanigans.
Would this work? I just
I
sent it
have
to you
yet
on
to
Discord.
begin to throw my OP shit in here.
Okay. That is all of that attack, and he will go for an attack on you as well, sire, since you seem to be the one doing the most damage. Never mind. I just love how I apparently turned on my thing or my text-to-speech, and it was actually working out very well.
Yeah, I have 3 little
Are gargoyles considered
text bubbles.
They are elementals. 20 on the first hit.
That's gonna hit.
And a 16 on the next one.
That meets.
That meets? Okay, so just one. Let's see. So that is going to be... The first one is a piercing damage. So 1d6 plus 2. That is 6 damage total.
Okay. Again, is he sneezing on me? Like...
I mean, I could buff it up, but this is literally from the book. Oh, I'm also like not doing all their resistances as well too, but that's fine. These are only small enemies, so because they have resistance to non-magical weapons that aren't adamantine. So we're just going off of like low-level gargoyles here.
You can throw whatever resistance you want on this bitch.
Yeah, as long as you got smite, you're good.
I got more than smite.
Yeah. All right, Siraj, it is your turn.
Hey, bet.
Yes.
We're gonna do...
Yes, Radine, we do love the You Matter here, man. And everyone who needs it is always welcome to just jump in the DMs and message any one of us.
We also may be on the lookout for new player characters.
That
Now
does
hiring.
not hit, Heather.
It did?
It does not.
Well,
You rolled a 5.
I know. Can I still try with my spiritual weapon?
Well, you have advantage. Oh, shotgun with a try again as well. Okay. So roll another hit. Shotgun with a try again.
Getting all the second chances.
Come on, you got this. There we go. 20 hits. All right, roll damage.
Da 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 da. Damage.
That is 16 damage. Nice.
Da 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 da. Oh shit! Hold on.
Cherry Man wants to damage the party. Everyone takes 3 damage.
I thought Cherry wasn't eligible to do that.
He's a bystander now until I write in his other character.
13 doesn't hit, does it?
13 does not hit. No.
Okay.
But you are hitting them for good damage. And Senpai wants to curse the party.
Fucking hate you guys.
Okay, so he rolled 2. So after this, no one rolls with advantage. All right, Siraj is done. Zeldrin, it is your turn.
Okay, so we have one more advantage roll.
You are the last advantage roll.
Oh, schwiggity schwoody. Let's hit him with another Eldritch Blast. Second verse, same as the first.
Here we go.
I love that Eldritch Blast is such a meme for warlocks.
It is. The 20 is a crit, and I want you to fucking add your damage to that. So whatever it is, it's just another dice.
Okay.
So it's like 1d10, so it's 2d10 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay, so here's the 1d10 plus charisma. And then I need another 1d10?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just roll that one off the 11 plus.
So that's 10.
7,
That's
14.
yeah, 13. That's 14 damage, and that's to the, that's the same one, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, he's dead.
Pow!
First kill goes. First blood goes to Giant Slayer.
You will make a fine decoration in my mistress's garden. Yes, mistress, quite the gift.
All right, Alphonse, it is now your turn.
Al's annoyed, so he's slapping the ground and sending 3 magical darts at the target.
Very well. So 4. So 5. You want 5 for all of them?
Yeah.
So that's 5, 10, 15 damage. Nice. He is down to 4 health. Jesus.
Is le ill boy hours.
He is late. Ill boy hours. Is that all you got there, bud?
Yep.
All right. Next up, Ichigo. Finish him off.
Oh, I'm so good at finishing people off.
Finish him.
If I can get the extension to pull through.
That is a hit.
That's a hit.
Well, I roll a 1.
There we go.
He dead.
He did.
Overkill.
Overkill. All right. Congratulations.
And after that, hang on.
Wait. All right.
After that, I'm moving over here.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Welcome. Welcome to it. So with all that just happened, you guys have successfully defeated 2 gargoyles. Now it is free roam time. And time for some RP. So, with all that, we do have another quest, as you guys have talked about, which was finding out where the giants were. The rumor was that the town of Goodmead was having a problem with their mead supply issues. Something about a 9-foot tall giant stealing their mead. So, do you all tempt yourselves to go south to the town of Goodmead?
Before you do that, is the party aware of what happened to Nazareth?
Negative.
Whoever needs that 9 can have it for health.
I should probably go ahead and inform them of what I suspect happened.
Very
Where
well.
the fuck's the guy with the helmet?
We went down to that underground. Well, let's just go ahead and call it a basement with the glowy cold statue. I made a tribute to my patron. He decided to touch the thing, and there was a magic circle left over, but I don't sense that any harm came to him. I believe that he may be making a deal with some new allies.
In hell.
Yes. Yes, mistress. See, that's exactly what I said, and that's exactly what the mistress thought as well, but you know as well as I do, he has a more, shall we say, frosty nature to him.
Doesn't make sense to me, but okay.
I think he ended up somewhere that he wanted.
Well, good for him, I guess.
Okay. So, before everything else transpires, I would assume you guys all go to the inn and rest up as well, since the commerce has kind of opened up a little bit. Some of the people have left. There is several rooms available now, and there we will find a new character of questionable oranges. Yes. Oranges.
Since we got commerce reopened for this town, is there any new goods available to us that weren't available before?
There may be. We'd have to go to the armorer or the smithy to find out.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Stupid, god damn it. Everyone takes 2 damage because Stoopy wants to hurt you guys.
Oh, good. Considering we haven't long rested yet, that's fine. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Okay. With that, you guys all move towards the inn.
She's just over here laughing.
Of course she's laughing.
A satanic fucking laugh. Just
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys over. I'm gonna move you guys over towards the inn real quick.
Everybody can have 11 health. Suck your stupid -2.
At the current playtime now, it is still dusk, or about roughly past taps, roughly close to midnight-ish. All right, where the hell did I throw
I
you?
hate the fact that you said taps. I really hate it.
Say, did you really say taps?
Yes,
to me?
Listen.
Taps. I'm like, oh, that's.
You know, I'm glad with the new uniform policy that they just came out, and I sent it to your phone. You should take a look at it when you get a second.
You talking about the Tupacs? Have you seen it? Oh, okay.
Yes, I have. But I sent you something gold, and considering you just said taps to me in D&D, oh, you need to get the.
You're fired.
You're fired.
We want a new DM.
I do. I hate it here.
All right.
I'm leaving.
Oh lord, are we already rebelling against the DM?
Hey.
Yes.
That's his name.
Okay.
Motherfucker said
So.
taps. That's the end of it.
So here in this tavern, the normal patrons have gone to their homes. Rooms have opened up for some late travelers to go away, and there seems to be a tiefling sitting at the bar all by himself. Cherry, would you care to introduce your character?
Yes, his name is Thel. He's a lawful evil warlock tiefling. That is very much an asshole.
Neat.
Oh, well.
Yes. I'm just gonna look up at you guys and just kind of stare at you all as you walk in. You can't see my face really. I've got a mask on, just like the party member that you just lost.
Oh.
I don't want to say you got a type, man, but you might.
Well,
You like him covered.
I'm about to just grab this new model real fast. See if I can bring him in real quick. Come on.
So I have a tiefling warlock named Zell who is chaotic good, and now you have a tiefling warlock who is lawful evil named Fel.
Yes.
Coincidence, sir? I
No.
think not.
It is not a coincidence. Well, yes, it is. Who knows? We'll see.
Right.
It's like Peter Pan's shadow now.
The yin to my yang. So while we get that in there, the rest of the party, do you all choose to rest before the trip down to Goodmead? The trip will take roughly 8 hours to get there.
Yeah, we should probably get some shut eye while we have the chance.
Okay. So it will be a good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I want to rest, yes, but I also want to stop at the armor and see what new goods are there.
Okay.
From commerce being open.
So with new commerce being open, I need to open up the other thing in the Discord, which is called Zane's Magical Items. What we are going to do is, while I look this up real quick. Okay. Where did I put that? I'm fairly certain I put it in here. I will make sure that it's linked there, and I trust you guys to look at all of the dungeon stuff, which is, yes, Zane. It is a pinned message in D&D General in the Discord called Zane Magical Prices PDF. It has a lot of weapons there, and it does have the price of gold per item. Okay.
You said it's pinned where?
It's pinned in D&D General. It's the very bottom of the pin messages.
Yep. You said the dungeon stuff?
Yeah, it's Zane's Magical Items PDF.
Okay.
All right. So I did just purchase the new menu. So
Okay, I will double check, see if it's there.
He's not there yet. Still processing, it says.
You said we're looking at dungeon items out of it?
You should be able to look up any sort of items there. I'm going to open it up myself because I haven't looked at it in a minute. No thanks. I don't want to use Chrome. On that, you get into like the introduction, which goes through consumables, combat items, non-combat items, summoning items, so on and so forth. So for like Ichigo, right? For a combat item, if he wanted to use like a vicious weapon, right? Or anything like that, a vicious weapon is 350 gold pieces, and it tells me what page it is on the Dungeon Master's Guide. Is a rare weapon. You can get adamantine armor for 500 gold. You guys should roughly have close to 100 gold on your persons, roughly, I believe. But yeah, combat items, magical or otherwise, that will give you the stuff that you can put in on your character sheets. God damn, my command is just still messaging shit to me. Fuck.
Rebel, also a random sidebar question. How many years is this campaign gonna take currently, like in game time?
In game time,
Since we first started to now, what's the time frame?
So from start to now, you have only been in 10 towns less than a month.
Gotcha.
Well, yeah, roughly within the span of 30 days, getting close to. Each travel is roughly between 2 to 4 hours, depending on the path you take between 10 towns. And you will probably be starting the next chapter at the end of technically the in-game year, if everything goes accordingly.
Gotcha.
All right, and I'm gonna see if your character is in here. What was his name?
Thel. Just Thel.
Just F or TH?
No, TH. THEL.
Okay.
I'm reloading Hero Forge right now, seeing if it's done.
Oh, look at that. An evil tiefling warlock. Who saw that one coming?
That's what I said earlier.
Yeah, you're so original.
Hey, you shut your damn mouth. I didn't want to lose the warlock thing.
Who'd you pick for your patron on this one?
The only one that the D&D Beyond would let me use, the Fiend.
That's your folly right there, my boy. Relying on that very flimsy crutch called D&D Beyond.
Well, so the problem is with D&D Beyond, without you buying certain things, you cannot physically check other patrons that are available in other parts of the D&D books.
See, that's why I don't mess with D&D Beyond, though.
Oh, I get it. I totally get it.
I mean, there's like 8 patron families out there to choose from.
Yeah.
So you're just a basic infernal warlock?
No, I've got some other stuff going on too. Real quick, where is it to?
Could have been a celestial. Could have been a deep one.
We're just waiting for it to link up, so it should take a little bit of time.
For some reason, it got rid of Nazarek, and there's Thel.
You do see Thel?
Yeah, I'm downloading him now.
I see him downloading. All right, so Thel is right here. Let me get you all the stuff. GM tools, player permission, Cherryman, and make unique. And we will go ahead and get rid of Nazarek. I will still keep him as a unique in case we write him in for something else, which is possible. Okay, so with that, you guys all meet Thel, and obviously you are free to go to the smithies and magic purveyors as well. With that, just keep in mind the prices. Yep, you just be in mind that your prices are exactly what they are on that page.
I'm just gonna sit at the bar and drink.
I was broke because I gave away my money earlier.
Yep.
Can't remember what I did with it, but I Gave away my money.
Okay, so I assume we all go to rest and drink and be merry.
I think you gave your money
I
to the
go
kobolds.
because somebody decided to go to hell, literally.
Gives the sire money. How much money do you give there, Alphonse? All money. Okay. So Alphonse's money has been given to sire.
Why? How
His
much
reasonings are.
Mara Zeldrin already made his offering to his patron. You missed it.
But okay, I get that. But how much money is that?
About tree fitty.
About tree fitty.
Need about tree fitty.
Was helping Mark. Well, that sounds like a problem.
I made my offering to my patron.
Okay, so
and
that's.
I remember he had the most beautiful voice in the all 9 realms.
Yep, there you go. I will need to clip. It was fairly early on in the stream, so you probably have to just wait for the VOD. So with all that, we all rest well. Sire, go ahead and get what you need if you need anything. And we will start the trek to the town of Goodmead in the morn, which will take us about 8 hours to travel to. Let me go ahead and pull up all the stuff for Goodmead. All right. So let me go ahead and get you guys over there.
Did we get paid by this town speaker, by the way? Because I never added that if we did.
Nope, you never did.
Fuck that guy. Cheapskate.
So fuck that guy.
All right. So the town of Goodmead. I'm getting you guys there real quick. Okay, there we go.
Hey, it's been a pretty fun session so far, I think. So, good job on everything, Deb.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you for this awesome table too. And again, everyone who is wondering who was the purveyor of the D&D table with the pizza, the chalice, and the stuff there is our own Giant Slayer.
We're gonna make upgrades, people, upgrades, but it's a good start.
Exactly.
There's the white lines on the table.
You talking like a grid?
I voted for that. He wouldn't let me put pixie dust and straws on there. That's a thing in 5e, okay?
Now all we need is just like a giant pole from there so we can have strippers on here or something. Okay, there we go.
You guys were using my magic mirror, right? The one in my bag? No? Why?
Let's see. I got Siraj, Thel, Alphonse, Ichigo, and Zeldrin. Okay, now let me get you guys here to the board. Shaboom.
I just like how they didn't even bother asking me to come along. I'm just here. I'm just stalking them, more or less.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just gonna keep looking at you with distrust. I don't know who the fuck you are.
All right, as you all enter the town of Goodmead, a little bit of history. Founded by immigrants of Cholt and the Vihon Reach, Goodmead is nestled between red waters and nearby evergreen forests. The town's squat dwellings, adorned with carvings of dinosaurs and serpents, are overshadowed by two-story structures of a mead hall. Its eaves carve and painted to resemble wyverns, as honey is the key ingredient in the mead. The town literally buzzes with the droning of bees. Every tavern in Icewind Dale is accustomed to receiving regular mead deliveries, and the town can't produce or deliver its mead fast enough. All deliveries have halted temporarily, though because of something emerged from the forest 3 days ago and stole 3 casks of mead that were being loaded onto a dog sled for transport to Bryn Shandir. Kendrick Risselbaro, sorry, the town speaker and a giant of a man in his own right, stood his ground against what's known as Verbeeg and didn't fare well. After skewering Kendrick with his spear, the Verbeeg grabbed the casks and disappeared whence he came. The other residents of Goodmead have tried to save Kendrick to no avail. His body lies in a local shrine. 5 members of the militia went after Verbeeg, but haven't returned. So the town is actually speakerless currently. The town is under the pretty much martial law of the militia. Still trying to make ends meet with sacrifices to Aurel being for warmth. And their heraldry is a dark brown drinking mug made of cut off section of horn with the antler handle added upright in the center of a white field representing the town's mead exports and its cold, snowy climate. With that, you guys enter in from the east way, which is where you are currently, the very north end of the town. And there is 2, well, obviously the mead hall is a big place. There are 2 other places here. The speaker's house and the shrine of the flaming sword. What do you all do?
I feel like checking out that shrine of the flaming sword. Everything else is a little bit obvious, but that seems to stand out.
Militia leader.
Okay, so
That's
I have
probably a good idea as well.
So I have one going to the shrine, one going to the militia leader.
I'm gonna stalk the one going to the shrine.
Okay. Stalking.
Yes, stalk.
Okay. So with that, we'll go ahead and cut to the militia leader real fast. Ichigo, who else is going? Alphonse, are you just following along with him? Okay, Al's going to the shrine. Okay, got it. Siraj, where are you heading?
Where's the shrine at?
I guess I'll go with them just in case they need something.
Okay, the shrine is actually just south of where you guys are. There's this little square brick building with a flame on top of it.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah. It's again, this is only a 1/5 scale map. It's not very built out. This is more or less for competition building.
Okay.
So they just put it on there. The 3 that, or the 4 that enter the shrine, give me a religion check.
Sure.
I got you. Or yell at the cleric, go ahead and do it.
No, it doesn't matter.
I know, I get the last one, so I just don't feel like it.
Okay, so this shrine here, the shrine of the flaming sword, is the shrine of Tempest, the god of war. This vacant building stands on the lake shore and has a crow-haunted steeple protruding from its peak, unlike the mead hall, which is well carved for. The shrine's painted icons of the god of war wielding a flaming sword are chipped and faded. Its spacious interior stands mostly empty, except for a long table which rests a body covered with a blanket. The body, it was the speaker, Kendrick Risselbaro, a giant of a man in his 40s, 40. He died of 3 stab wounds to the chest. The shrine was built over a century ago, when the town's rivalry of Dugan's Hole raged so fiercely that the lake, a frequent battlefield, became known as Red Waters. For a time thereafter, nearly all residents of Goodmead paid homage to Tempest. Today, the shrine's relevance has dwindled to the point where it is mainly used for town gatherings. So, Tempest is the god of war in the Forgotten Realms. He is pretty much just that. Think your standard god of war, Ares, the Corn for those of us who are 40k nerds, blood, death, fight, 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 death, shrine, everything. That is all he is. He is lawful. He is lawful. He is lawful neutral. But all he wants is war. So, as you enter the shrine, you'll see the town speaker covered in a sheet, as it says. And you'll see like the blood from his stab wounds. And he's a giant. He is literally a giant. Like 9 foot.
Big guy.
Like a 9 foot tall corpse laying there on a shrine. So with that, that is what you gather from this. Any other religion, you do not sense any sort of divinity. It is since dwindled, since there have not been many, I want to say like communions to Tempest. So it is fairly dwindled in that power. I will go ahead and cut over to Ichigo, who is talking with the town's head militiaman. So before you stands a grizzled old man, beard and all, adorned in cold weather gear, and his sword at his side and a shield on his back with the town's heraldry on his shield, and he just looks just beat down, tired, and he is just doing the best he can to keep up with the day-to-day adventures of trying to find this Verbeeg. As you enter in a door, he sits behind his desk, and he just, his hands over his head, just grumbling. It's like, man, we cannot keep losing men to this damned monster. And he looks up and notices you, and he goes, well, who the hell are you?
You look troubled, old man.
Oh, really? That's what you said. That's what you come in to say. Okay. I see how it is. What do you want?
Me and my group have heard rumors that you guys got a giant problem.
Oh.
We've been helping the other towns, and, well, now we're here.
Oh, so
What
you're...
are you talking about losing men?
So I've sent 5 men out to capture this beast, and none of them have returned. It has been several days since I've sent them out. I fear them gone, not by either the winds of the tundra or by Arl's wrath, but by this monster. Look, if you want to take on this task, by all means, no skin off my nose. If you do, I will reward you handsomely for what I am allowed to. Currently still in the middle of a political quagmire of trying to elect a town speaker.
Well, we've already been helping the other towns anyway. I'm not really out for a reward. So, just point me in the direction.
Okay, so with that, he thus points you in the ways north of here, into the woods. No real path laid to there. You obviously see footprints of people that would have ran into there since the snow hasn't been pouring. It's just kind of like standstill, right? So footprints are actually very prominent in the snow.
Do you have any other men to spare?
No, I do not. My men are already tasked enough with keeping the town's security in order amongst the townsfolk.
And what do you want me to do if I find your men?
If you find them alive or dead, have them sent back, and I will thus do what I can with the very limited resources I have. I will make sure it is well worth your time.
All right, well, I got a lead, so.
Very well. Okay, the rest of you all meet up at the center point of town, which would be the Mead Hall. And also gazing upon it, obviously the Mead Hall is the very focal center point of the town. Let's see. C speaker has flashbacks, remembers what day would have just passed.
Oh my god.
October 3rd.
Yep, exactly.
Never
October.
forget.
Never forget. Love it.
Can't forget Mama.
Yes. Edward, friend.
You're giving no stop. You're giving out of character. You were literally giving the DM like to give you some debuff saying that shit. You were giving him like
Edward.
stop it.
We're softballing that in
Edward.
there.
He's gonna
Brother
curl in the fetal
Ed.
position mid battle. Big brother
Put your
Ed.
Gengar hoodie on.
You know what? No, hit him with that fucking emotional damage check right now.
Hit him with that emotional damage.
Well, see, that's the thing. He's right. Alphonse has a higher willpower than Edward.
Ed.
So, with that, go ahead, and this will be your guys' turn for the stuff. RP. All you guys want. Sorry. So go ahead, get at it.
I'm just still creeping out they can maybe see me, maybe not. I'm just following them at a very good distance.
The other tiefling that's stalking in the shadows, I can smell your sulfurous stench from here, and my mistress is going nuts. What is it you want?
Oh, nothing in particular. I just saw you were a bunch of travelers, and I've heard rumors of this party going around. So I just wanted to see what you were about.
My name is Robin Hood, and as you can certainly see, this is my band of merry men. Now, we're a group of traveling adventurers called The Last Straw. I am the crazed one that talks to things people can't see. These are the rest. Would you like to join us? You just
They're my
seem
entourage.
shady.
I don't know, what's in it for me?
Gold, my good man. Whatever loot you can carry, fairly divided, and plenty of bloodshed. Something tells me you're the more stereotypical of my kid.
Ooh. I like what Alphonse did.
Yep, Alphonse has said that Thel, your feet have been kind of stuck in place by molded earth, and Alphonse states, what are your goals for this realm?
I'd like to do a athletics check.
Go ahead.
See if that'll actually work. Aha, it did.
That boy, Al. We don't know much about this character, do we? Yes, mistress. Good security.
That probably failed.
That is a fail, yes. So
Release me, you piece of metal.
I'd speak more kindly to my friend.
Friend or not, you do not just trap somebody without being nice at first.
You also don't stalk people without notice. Right, mistress. Quite rude. You said prestidigitation?
prestidigitation to make the ground spear? Spear? Is that what it is, Al? Oh, the ground hot.
So he's going for a damage?
Press don't do that?
No, it's not damage. It's just starting to get hot.
Okay. Molten earth.
Interrogation. Okay.
Well, I'm just here for a handful of reasons that are of my own. Now, if I can get some stuff out of this deal, I'll come with you guys, but don't expect too much help.
Well, we do find ourselves short on party members recently, but keep your intentions plain even if they are untowards. Elsewise, we'll peel you like a tangerine.
Interesting. I'd like to see you try. Trying to help
Yes,
these
mistress,
people.
I'd like to see it as well. Perhaps it'll give us the chance.
So Alphonse says, we are trying to help these people to be rid of this curse on the realm and hopefully go back home. Don't have time to waste being followed by a voyeur. Ooh.
Oh, so you are not of this realm. Interesting. Well, I'm not particularly fond of the cold, and I hate the winter, so I do like a good drink. So,
At least that we have in common.
Insight rolls to prove that he is telling the truth.
I'm gonna roll deception.
You're such a dick. You're
So-
just such a dick.
So for what Empress sees, he is telling the truth. What you roll is you already know you're bluffing.
Oh yeah.
So
Jesus Christ.
All right. To be honest, I really don't give a shit about this tiefling, whatever the fuck from this realm that's following us. I don't care. I met up with the militia leader, the giants to the north. He's got a crew of guys that already went out and they're missing. They haven't reported back. So if we're here to kill this giant and fix the mead problem for the other town and fix this town of its giant issue, no pun intended, we go north.
okay, so with
I don't know.
okay with there's just so much dice, so much dice.
Everybody stop rolling.
She cast inflict wounds. I rebutted with hellish rebuke.
Okay.
I did a pretty sizable
he can
chunk.
do that.
Okay.
We'll literally murder this tiefling immediately. I do not give a shit.
Okay, so
I hope
Alphonse.
it's their character sheet.
Okay, so Alphonse removes the mold earth. What is your persuasion, Heather? You know you can talk.
I know. I'm persuading him into telling me the truth.
Okay, with a 17, that's on him.
No, what you know is what you know.
Cool.
I'm calling bullshit. I sense more than that.
Well, too bad your perception didn't get it, and neither did the other one, and my deception was too high.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So,
Wanna
one,
be like that?
I love how this is going. I just love it.
Okay, not Zell. Let's trust you, I guess.
I ain't trusting him.
Okay, so with that, you all start to make your way begrudgingly with the full party.
Disregard that.
Boom. You guys all start to make your way to the next part. Let me go ahead and find it. Right here. Let me get you guys over here real quick.
That was good thinking right there, Pete, with the mold earth trick. Cuff them up.
I need to get some music on this. Do.
I'm done eating now.
Oh, good. Welcome back.
With a boisterous belch.
We're playing D&D. What do you expect?
10 out of 10.
You to be like Alphonse.
We're out of character. Alphonse is on the board yet.
All right. Boom.
I love how that just played out. You roll insight and see that he is telling the truth. I want to roll deception. You successfully deceive her into believing that you're telling, the truth.
Damn.
Okay, so you guys all make into the pathway, heading north into the forest. The the rustling of the wind blowing through the trees is it is the oddest sense of eerie calm. If you've ever been out in a snowstorm where everything is very silent and dampening of sounds outside of the wind, this is that feeling right now. I need someone to roll me perception.
I got you.
Alphonse gets a axe ready. Got it.
All perception. 12.
Okay, good. So Zeldrin, you notice some rustling coming from over here towards the left, right by those two dead trees that seem to be right next to each other.
Okay. I think I hear something over there. Yes, mistress, it might be worth checking out. This way, to the left, by those two dead trees.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Watching the dude just walk. Dun, dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun.
With that,
She's just barreling like a T-Rex through the stone.
so for Zeldrin and the party that follows behind him, this is what happens. A figure in cold weather gear lurches out of the woods into plain view, running as fast as he can through the deep snow. Slung over his back are a pair of animal traps, one which contains a panicked fox.
Halt there, good sir. What is your business here?
He, in a very gasping voice, he was saying, "There's something in the woods. I don't know what it was, but I'm barely out of here alive."
Was it large, like a giant? Yes, mistress. We'll interrogate him. What did you see?
Just a giant shadowy figure, but he has, I would assume, to be a club or something. I wasn't sticking around to find out.
That certainly does sound like a giant. Be on your way, good fellow.
Okay.
Get.
So with that, he does no one do anything else?
I'm not sure what else we can get from him.
I mean,
Seems in a hurry.
I mean, there's a live panic fox on his back.
I'm gonna persuade him to drop the fox.
Okay, roll perception or roll interrogation, I guess. Yeah, persuasion.
So leave the animal behind. You have no reason to be carrying it if you're trying to flee.
You know what? Good point.
Good point.
He drops the fox, still trapped in its trap, and he runs off.
Can I move
try
to? I was gonna
Break
say
the trap open? Or
I was gonna
can
move
he?
to free the fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So anybody go to the animals?
why are you in the tree, Heather? Get out of the tree.
I'm the Twee
Have her get
Meister,
out
king
of
of
the
the Twees.
What are you drinking out of cups?
Being a
Being
bitch.
a bitch.
So with that, you free the fox. It takes very little to free this animal. The traps are pretty bad. He's kind of damaged up a little bit, and he is still panicked. And he just kind of curls up in a ball. Empress, with the animal handling, that does not help any. He just kind of scurries.
I thought we had to roll to get the animal out of the trap. Never mind. Disregard that then.
Okay, so he just kind of
curls up.
He just kind of curls up and is like his mouth open, kind of like as most foxes do. They kind of give out this little coyote yelp, just to ward off people.
I'm gonna pet it. I'm gonna get my hand bitten off now.
He doesn't go for the pet. He winces back.
Oh, you don't kick me, Bruce.
You know, instead of trying to pet the poor thing, how about you heal it?
Bet you suck it.
I'd rather not.
The
I'm
fuck is
not
my
partial
healing
to
thing
fur.
at? Okay. How much health does this thing have, hun?
It's a fox.
Well, I don't fucking know.
I can't give you all the information.
It can have whatever I roll.
I think she's asking, like, is it on death's door? But
No, it's not on death's door. But that does heal up the wound from the trap. He kind of
Yeah, I'm gonna try to pet it again. Wow.
Okay.
Yay, I pet it.
So-
It's mine now.
So with that, he actually curls up in your arms, like you hold him like a small baby.
that's a bye-bye.
It's a baby.
Talk me a baby.
So
It's mine.
as soon as you hold him up there, he starts to calm down. He makes little chattery noises like he's happy and all that.
Can I keep him?
You can certainly hold on to him for a bit.
Yay!
Can't use him in combat, though.
I don't want to. I just want him as a pet.
So as you guys move towards the way up, I forgot to add some stuff in there. But you will come across this what you can only assume was the trappers running away from. It's this carnage that's left in the woods. And here's your flavor text. Deep in the woods, amid the snow-covered pines, you discover the remains of 5 militia members who look like they were clubbed to death. New fallen snow has begun to settle on their corpses. Skims has redeemed damage the party. Everyone takes 6 damage.
I'm gonna do an investigation.
You ain't friends no more, man.
I'm investigating those the bodies.
Okay. So the bodies are that of the 5 militia members that were sent out to
Everybody can have that.
Oh, Schwady.
Every time I get a damage to the party, I just immediately get healed back up to max. So I know.
I'm gonna have to buff that.
I was about to say he's about to buff it if we say that.
So
make it a D10 or something. I don't fucking know.
Again, there's just 5 corpses of the militia members that were left behind. Their heads are actually in their fucking rib cage.
Ooh.
Think like
they got whack-a-mole?
Yeah, think whack-a-mole. They got whack-a-mole pretty freaking hard. We have an average of 20
This thing has a gravity hammer.
Well, that's what the inside of my ribcage
give
looks
me
like.
the monkey stick.
Fellows, seems that these poor souls have met an unfortunate end by something really heavy. But also, is there anything else I find, like gold, personal effects, things of that nature?
To a bridge.
So for what they have on them, you will find amongst 5 corpses 20 gold on each person. So that's 100.
All that.
Yeah, that's 100 gold. And an assortment of weapons ranging from like 5 short swords, 5 wooden shields, a thing of what would you call it? Half plate or leather armor. So
Okay. I'm just gonna take all the money.
okay. With that, I don't know why I'm dropping frames, but unlucky, really. Honey, are you got anything in the background download? Okay. Might just be the ISP being dumb. All right, as we move forward, we move up into the new area here. And
Why doesn't the tiefling share some of that money?
You don't notice.
With that.
You didn't know that I found it.
Yeah.
I'd say I don't think we saw it.
Yeah, so with all that, these guys, I'm just gonna leave these guys here. Stop it. Get out of there. Okay, Zeldrin over here, this guy over here. Okay, everyone start moving forward. And each go, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Roger Dodger home. Perception check. Home. I don't see shit.
You do not, but you hear rustling.
Oh, I'm gonna do my stereotypical blade draw move.
Okay.
I don't think I need the voice of the party or anything. What the fuck is that? Is that a mushroom?
Yes, it's the only thing I can get close to what we are working with here.
It's a Goomba.
It's an angry acorn.
That's what I thought it was. I was like, is that a goddamn Goomba?
It's a Goomba that you meet at the gas station at 3 a.m.
So, Heather, your little fox bails out of your hand.
Oh no.
And runs over to this Chingwa.
Get back
Another.
here.
I think the fox may belong to the Chingwa.
So for that,
Kind of adorable. Can I pet this thing too?
Did you stop trying to collect them like Pokemon?
So the Chingwa actually bows before the fox and offers it frozen berries, which the fox then gobbles up. After the Chingwa and the fox become fast friends, the Chingwa mounts the fox and bestows a charm upon one of you guys. Since Siraj had the animal, he would bestow the charm of animal conjuring.
How do I put this on?
It is just a charm. You would just put it in your inventory.
It's a pine cone. It really is too, man. Like it's just a little ass pine cone. He's like, it's a magic pine cone, but it is just a pine cone. Be careful.
Gotta pet them all. That's right.
I was about to Eldritch Spear that thing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we don't know what it
Spear's
is.
pretty dope though, man. That's
We don't know what things are out here. There's a giant roaming around. Who's to say somebody's not going to take his Eldritch Spear to the face?
dude. I feel like your guy is a villain from some movie, but I can't place which one.
Right.
Like just
Yeah,
the villain. Like oh no,
thing.
found him. That's the bad guy.
So with that, okay. So I'm getting told that this end is buffering a bit. I don't have anything running in the background that would cause it.
Doing it on my end too.
Oh yeah, you are buffered hard.
I guess I'm gonna have to add a.
Let me look something up quick.
There's no animal conjuring thing.
That's all it is. Just write it down. I'll give you the information here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Close the windows, you're letting the Wi-Fi out.
I know, right?
Yeah, that sounds like some shit my old man would say. Close the damn windows. You're letting the Wi-Fi out,
It's
Dad.
probably just everybody in that area getting on the internet at the same. Yeah, it's peak hours.
They're all tuning into our D&D session. Jokes on us. We're celebrities now. We made it.
We made it. All
Turns out
right.
You just need 2 tieflings in the party and you win.
Right.
So, so with everything else that goes on, we're just going to continue on as normal. With that, you guys all make it up towards this area here, which, if everyone would like to give me a investigation check.
Did you say everyone or anyone?
Anyone.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Already there.
Well, you got. Hey.
So what you see before you is a pair of mammoth tusks
Oh?
that lead upward into the sky and reveal what would seem like a small campfire at the other end of the tusks. So
You know what?